We will start in child's pose today. So big toes touching, knees as wide as the mat, heart and forehead melt down to the mat. Your seat moves towards your heels. Eyes are closed if that feels good to you. And just begin to bring your awareness to your breath here. Deepen the breath. Imagine as you inhale through the nose, the breath travels all the way up to the crown of your head. And as you exhale, the breath travels down the length of your spine and exits through the toes. Inhale all the way up through the toes, up the length of the spine, reaches the crown of the head. And exhale, breath travels down the spine, down the legs, and through the toes. Make this child's pose an active pose by reaching the fingertips forward one more inch, activating the palms of the hands, maybe rising to the fingertips and cupcaking the hands, or maybe make this more of a restorative pose. Hands and forearms relax down to the mat. Maybe hands come back towards the feet, an embryo pose. Just take a moment here and settle down into your mat. And then from here, we'll shift forward into cobra pose. So tops of feet, thighs come down to the mat. Palms are resting underneath the shoulders, forehead rests to the mat. Exhale here. Inhale, push through the palms of the hands, lift shoulders and forehead off the mat. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift up for cobra. And exhale, lower. Your next inhale brings you to tabletop position, shoulders stacked over the wrists. And we'll move through cat-cow here. Belly drops, tailbone and gaze lifts up. Inhale. Exhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin, eyes to thighs. As you inhale, untuck the chin, lift the tailbone and gaze. And exhale, round through the spine. Halloween cat. One more time, inhale here. Look up. And exhale, round. From here, take any organic movement. You can continue with cat-cow if you like, or maybe begin to draw circles with the hips and wrists here. Moving in one direction, just massaging the joints here. Not worrying about what it looks like or if you're doing it right. Just move how it feels good. Make the movements big or small, and then always take it in the opposite direction. And when that comes to a close for you, we'll come back to a tabletop position. Extend the right leg long, toes are tucked at the back of your mat. And begin to shift forward and back to begin stretching the right calf muscle here. Moving slow. Feel that sensation here. And then from here, we'll lift right toes off the mat. Quad is engaged, core is engaged. Right toes are flexed towards the earth. Inhale here. Exhale, bring right knee to right elbow and tap. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, bring knee to nose, round through the spine. Inhale, send it back. Exhale across the body to left elbow and tap. Inhale, take it back. Hold it here. Make sure your shoulders are stacked on top of your wrists, and we'll do 5 tricep push-ups here. So as you lower down, your chin comes towards the mat, your elbows come in towards the sides of your body, and your right foot lifts. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, push. 3, 4, and 5. Release right knee down towards the mat, and we'll take it to the other side. Left foot extends to the back of the mat, and begin to stretch left calf, shifting weight forward and backward. Continue to breathe here. On your next inhale, left foot rises. Engage everything here, pushing palms away from the earth. Hips are square to the mat. Tuck the tailbone under. Inhale, and as you exhale, bring left knee to left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, extend, and then we'll do our 5 push-ups here. Inhale. Exhale as you lift. 1, 2, 3. Elbows grazing through the ribs. 4. And left foot sends high. 5. From here, bring left knee down to the mat, and then we'll push up into a downward facing dog here. Pedal out the feet. Wake up the hamstrings. Gaze to the top of the mat. Lift your heels, bend your knees, step or hop forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep skyward. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll do 2 sun salutation A here. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into high plank. Inhale, shift forward, and exhale, chaturanga, either on your toes or your knees. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. Lift the heels, bend the knees, gaze forward, step or hop to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Inhale, arms sweep skyward. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into high plank. Shift forward on the inhale and lower down on the exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra, and exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Bring big toes in to touch. Inhale, right leg lifts, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend at the knee, open the hip for awkward dog. Keep your shoulders square to the mat. Option to stay here in stillness or draw big hip circles. maybe ankle circles if you'd rather. Move in both directions. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it here. Hover the knee above the mat. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. Hold here for a moment. Bringing that thigh in towards the chest. And then plant the right foot between your hands. Find your balance here. And then lift up for high crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, open the arms, cactus arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. And then exhale, find your lunge twist, left hand down, right hand up. Breathe here. Inhale. Exhale, roll to the outer edges of both feet here. Feel a stretch in the IT band all the way to the right glute. Inhale, sweep right arm behind. Exhale. Inhale, begin to sweep the right hand forward to the front of the mat. Keep going. Spin towards the left. You're up on the balls of your feet now in ostrich pose. So deep bend in the right knee, left leg is extended, and both hands are reaching towards the left corner of the mat. Your head relaxes and your gaze is at your left foot. Ostrich pose. From here, we'll pivot our left foot, bring both hands to frame the right foot, and then we'll shift our weight forward and send the left leg high for standing splits. Square off your hips. Walk your hands in closer to the right foot and allow your head to drop lower. Maybe take a slight bend in the right knee and slowly make your way to warrior 3 from here. Hands can come to heart center or extend out in front. Hips should be square, so maybe take your hand to the small of your back and see if you can level out the hips here. So imagine a teacup sitting here. Left toes point towards the earth. And we'll make a slow descent to the back of the mat for crescent lunge. So left foot descends. Inhale, reach your arms up high. Exhale, open the arms into cactus. Inhale, reach high for crescent. Exhale, lower the hands to frame the right foot. And then send the right foot back for three-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, bend at the knee, open the hip. Option to stay here if you like. Or if you want a little bit more movement, keep the knee as it is. And then shift your weight forward so shoulders come over the wrists. And then flip your dog here. So right leg lands behind. Right arm shoots up towards the sky. Your left foot is flat against the earth. And you push your hips up high. Maybe the arm is up high. Maybe the right arm opens through the chest. On your inhale, swivel back over. Right leg goes back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bring right knee to left elbow, tap. And then extend the right leg through for fallen triangle. Open up, left arm reaches high. Push away with the right hand. Hips go high. Inhale. Left hand comes back to the earth. Thread the right leg through and up. And then exhale, downward facing dog, or option to flow through a vinyasa here. Your choice. Take a breath in your downward facing dog. Big toes come into touch. Inhale, left leg rises, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend at the knee, open the hip, awkward dog. Shoulders stay square to the earth. And then option to either roll the ankles or the hip here. Move in both directions. Inhale back to three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Keep the knee here. Inhale, hover the knee above the mat. Exhale, squeeze it in, arch the back. Make some room here. Hold it here. And then plant the left foot between the hands. Find your foundation and lift for high crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, open cactus the arms. Inhale, reach. And then exhale, find your lunge twist, right hand down, left hand high. Inhale here. And then exhale, roll to the outer edges of both feet. IT band stretch on the left. Inhale, sweep left hand behind. Exhale. And then inhale, sweep left hand towards the front of the mat. Come onto the balls of both feet. And continue to shift over so that your hands are to the right top corner of your mat for ostrich pose. So deep bend in the left knee. Right leg is straight. Your gaze is back at your right foot. And your upper body kind of just looks like a downward facing dog. Breathe here. On your inhale, bring the hands to frame the left foot. Shift your weight forward and send right leg high for standing splits. Option to bring the hands in closer to the left foot. If you want to challenge your balance more, maybe one hand comes to the back of the left calf, maybe both hands. Even if it's for a split second, just play with it and see where you land. From here, we'll take a slight bend in the left knee and make our way to warrior three. Take your time, moving slow. Find your drishti. Level off the hips. Level the shoulders. Inhale here. Right foot is flexed. And then we'll slowly descend with the right foot and find ourselves in crescent lunge. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, cactus, open the arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, hands come down to frame the left foot, and then send the left foot back and up for three-legged dog. Inhale here. Exhale, bend at the knee and open the hip. Awkward dog. Knee points up, left foot towards the seat, shoulders are square. Stay here or option to shift forward towards your wrists and then flip over for wild thing. You may be up on your tippy toes on the left. Right foot flat against the earth. Send the hips up higher. And then inhale, pivot back to your mat. Send the left leg high for three-legged dog. Breathe in. Breathe out, left knee, right elbow. And then send the leg through for fallen triangle. Reach the right arm high. Lift your hips. Inhale. Right hand comes back to the earth. Left leg threads through and back up. And then option to stay in downward facing dog or flow through another vinyasa here. Your choice. Two breaths here in down dog. And then you can gaze forward, hop your feet towards the center of the mat, ankles are crossed, and go ahead and sit down. Or find your way to your seat however you like. We'll move into core work here. So we'll lay back onto our backs. Arms along the sides of your body, palms facing down, legs up, the soles of the feet pointing towards the ceiling. Inhale here, exhale, lower the feet towards the earth. Bend at the knees to tabletop. Extend the legs out long. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bend it into tabletop. And extend. Lower. Bend it in. Extend. Lower. Bring it in. Extend. One more time. Try to keep your lower back in contact with the mat. So maybe you don't go quite as low. And then this time we'll go in the opposite direction. So we'll lower our feet towards the earth and then lift it straight up to the ceiling. Bend at a 90 degrees. Extend. Lift. Bend. Extend. Lift. Bend. Extend. Lift. Bend. Extend. One more. Lift. Bend. Extend. And we'll lift up towards the ceiling. Bring shoulders up off of the mat. Reach the arms up, palms facing up. See if you can lift your shoulders 1 inch higher. And then reach right hand as if you're trying to reach something behind right thigh. Then switch to the left and to the right, to the left and to the right. So working the obliques here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower everything down to the mat. Smile because it's over. And then we'll come to sit on our heels and our knees. If it's too much for you, if it doesn't feel good to have your toes tucked, then you can bring the tops of your feet flat to the earth. Either way, you'll get the same benefits. For me, it feels good to stretch the back of my feet by sitting on my heels with my toes tucked. So we'll inhale, we'll sweep our arms forward and over to the right. Right hand will grab right heel, and then we'll send our hips up high along with our left arm. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, sweep the arms over to the left. Left hand to left heel. Send the hips up. Right arm goes high. And we'll take it around one more loop. Sweep the arms over to your right. Right hand to right heel. Hips go high. Lower the heels or the hips. Sweep the hands over to the left. Left hand, left heel, and lift. Lower everything down. And then from here, we'll make our way onto our backs. Find yourself in a supine figure 4. Right ankle crosses over left knee. Maybe you stop here. If you need more, you can interlace hands behind left thigh. Pull left thigh in as you push right knee out. Both feet are flexed, shoulders are relaxed to the earth. Breathe here. If you feel like maybe you could use a little bit more, maybe the hands interlace to the top of the left shin and you pull in. Maybe the left leg extends long and hands interlace behind left knee or thigh. So take the variation that feels good to you. Relax the shoulders and breathe. And then wherever you are, we'll lower the left foot and cross right leg all the way over the left. You can either cross your legs, or if you want to take a bind and bind right foot under left calf, you can do that. Open the arms into a T or to a cactus. Inhale, and then exhale, send the knees over to the right for a supine twist. Gaze is up or to your left. Left shoulder remains in contact with the mat. And breathe. Inhale, come back to center. Move to the other side. So figure 4, left ankle crosses over right knee. Option to either stay with your foot on the floor or interlace hands behind right thigh, on top of right shin, or extend right leg long. Active through both feet. Feet are flexed, shoulders are relaxed. Breathe here. It's wonderful hip openers. And then release from wherever you are. Cross left leg all the way over the right. Option to take a bind here if you like. Lift your knees. Open the arms to a T or to a cactus. And then on your exhale, allow the knees to fall to your left. Fill the lungs here. And then exhale. Inhale, knees come back to center, unwind. Take the knees into the chest and squeeze. Move into happy baby from here. Grab the outer edges of your feet, soles of the feet towards the ceiling. Shoulders are relaxed. And just imagine your thighs coming as close to the mat as possible. There's your hips open here. You can remain in stillness or maybe rock from side to side. Maybe extend one leg at a time. And then release. We'll come into Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together, knees wide. Hands can rest on your belly or on your hips. Maybe they open to the sides. Just release any tension here. And then option if you have any other final poses that you'd like to take before we seal our practice. You have a few seconds to do that. Maybe you'd like to stay in Supta Baddha Konasana or bound angle. Maybe you're ready to move into your version of Shavasana. So listen to your body. If you are taking any other postures, give yourself enough time to do both sides to balance out the body. And no rush. You can always meet us there. If you're ready, go ahead and find your position for Shavasana. Allow the feet to splay out to the sides, the arms away from the body, palms facing up. Maybe lift your shoulders and see if you can draw the shoulder blades down closer to your seat and then release the shoulders to the mat. Allow the eyes to stay closed here if they're not already. Just become aware of your body, how it feels now. Let go of control of the breath. See if there's anything that you can let go of to become 5 to 10% more comfortable. Can you unfurrow the space between the brows? Can you make space between the teeth? Can you let the shoulders relax? Can you release tension in the hips? Allow yourself to completely surrender to the mat, Shavasana. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana as long as you would like, as long as you're able. If you're ready to begin to move, wake the body with tiny movements of the fingers and toes. Make your way to your right side. Make space for the heart. And then gently make your way into a seated position. Your eyes can remain closed. And draw your hands to heart center. Allow the thumbs to connect with your chest. And take a moment to thank yourself for your practice today. Thank you for practicing with us and taking this opportunity to take care of yourself here. The light in me sees and honors the light in each of you. Namaste.